Right. Hi. Hi, I'm Will Reddick and welcome to another episode of Will's World. This week we're going to be taking a look at the Adidas Terrex Free Hiker. Now if you're not familiar with Adidas Terrex, it's kind of like the hiking trail running subsidiary of the brand. We've tested out quite a few of their products over the last few years and they're really, really good. None of them have let us down at all. So I've been testing this out in the Lake District recently. I took it on a grade 1 scramble of something called Jack's Rake. Now this is a kind of trail hiking shoe, it's not a scrambling shoe. So I definitely took this out of its depth, out of what it's made for, but it still performed, it did really, really well. Okay, so let's start with the sole. Now Terrex have partnered up with Continental on this, as in the tire brand. And despite this being a hiking shoe, the sole is very much kind of like the one you'd find on a trail running shoe. It's completely flat across without a heel step. It's got those multi-directional lugs, and I'd say they're about 5 millimeters in depth, so you'll get really good traction with these. I certainly found them really, really grippy in the Lake District, even on the scree and some wet rocks as well. Okay, so let's talk about the drop as well. It's about 10 millimeters from heel to toe, which for a trail running shoe would be quite a lot, but for a hiking boot is pretty average. That brings me on to the sole unit itself. It's really, really cushioned. You basically feel like you're walking on marshmallows with these. That said, it's also very durable. You can't expect it to kind of get any nicks on rocks. I've got a Stanley knife here just to demonstrate how tough it is. So if you like properly scrape along here, and I'm doing that pretty hard, you can barely even see a mark. So I expect this to last a long, long time. Okay, let's look at the upper then. Now this is super thin, so expect maximum breathability, but not much in the way of ankle support. The fabrics are kind of knit with an elastane base, so it's really stretchy and fits almost like a sock. It's really, really comfortable. Then that cuff up here will wrap right around the ankle to keep out dirt and debris. There's that toe bumper, which is surprisingly solid, and ankle protection as well. There's actually more protection on the toe and on the ankle than there was on that Innovate boot that I reviewed last week. Water resistant, not waterproof, so you're not going to be stomping around in any puddles in these, but it'll keep out light rain on wet grass. So what would I use this for? Now, these aren't the kind of shoes that you'd really want to wear off trail through bogs and through marshes, but for summer trails, for long distance walks like the Appalachian Trail, these would be a very, very decent choice. You know, if I ever was lucky enough to go and walk the Appalachian Trail, these would 100% be my first choice. The essentials then, 382 grams per shoe, which is phenomenally lightweight. 170 quid, round about that, and available from the Adidas Terrex website and other retailers as well. So my final verdict, a very, very good lightweight shoe that I can see myself using all throughout the summer for backpacking, for hot days, for day hikes, whatever. So thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Will's World. Catch me next week where I'll be taking a look at how to repair a down jacket.